Hello there, crypto enthusiasts. I want to let you know that in Christianity, they tell you that faith cometh by hearing and by hearing the word of God. In crypto, you become profitable by being knowledgeable and being knowledgeable about that crypto. Now, being knowledgeable about that crypto increases your conviction over that project. Recently, I have been making analysis comparing Wikicat and Shiba Inu because I believe that Wikicat is going to be the Shiba Inu play of 2025 bull run. And going further, I will let you know that Wikicat will outperform Shiba Inu. Remember, Shiba Inu did 1 million X. So I am predicting that Wikicat can possibly do 5 million X or even more. But that could be in a long run. But there will be a significant 1 million X plus in this 2025 bull run. Do you know that I came to invest in Wikicat randomly? That was in 2022. When I had Prophet Joel Ogebe talk about it and the rest of them. So when I checked him out, I saw that this guy was into crypto. He's a pastor too. He gives prophecies, and with what I heard, he actually gave a similar prophecy during the early days of Shiba. All right? Okay. Now, I made comparison and gave you that these are the advantage that Wikicat has over Shiba. Remember, two of them have similarities. Number one, with their starting price. Shiba started at 0.10 zeros, then a figure. And Wikicat also started at 0.10 zeros, then a figure. That is one. Number two, Shiba Inu had, I think, 500 and something trillion tokens. Now, Wikicat started at 1,000 trillion. And due to Bond and the rest of them, it is now at 500 and something trillion. Almost the same maximum supply for Shiba Inu. Number three, the early days of Shiba, there were days where they had only just $500 as 24-hour trade volume. But if you check Wikicat, you see that even in these early days, we are seeing 80, 60 to 100K. 60 to 100K. Another one, there was a process of adoption. There was how the shilling of Shiba Inu started. It started with some Indian guys, Pakistani guys, and the rest of them. Before you know it, celebrities started talking about it. And with Wikicat now, number one, we have Nakamoto Satoshi, the Bitcoin developer. We have another of Nakamoto Satoshi's Kingsman from Asia. Now we have Mario Nafal. Now we have the other guy. I have forgotten his name. Like, I think we have about 5 global reputable crypto big juggernauts who have their eyes on Bitcoin, on Wikicat. Now, currently, Satoshi Nakamoto and his kinsman have added Wikicat to their bio. So if you go to their bio now, both for Nakamoto Satoshi and the other of his brother, they are not brother by blood or something, but they are from the same Japan. You see that they wrote Wikicat, Pi, and Bitcoin, the same thing. And this should be telling you something. Now again, going back, I want every person not to slack on Wikicat. Take position. No matter how you are about matching it, I know you are going to regret, but as a good guy that I am, I don't want you to regret. So I urge you to take position on Wikicat, even as little as 1 billion Wikicat tokens. And that will be less than $12. 1 billion Wikicat tokens. Just hold it. My prediction, it is not a financial advice, is that 1 billion that you bought for $12 will minimum make you over $40K. I am saying this thing today, being, I think today's date is what? Let me check again. Today's date is July 15, 2025. I said position yourself, take position on Wikicat as little as 1 billion tokens, which is equal to plus or less than $12. That you will make possible $40K minimum at the peak of the bull run. Now, going back to Wikicat, have you actually taken your time to know who the developer is? Although he's anonymous, but he has an account on Twitter, Samapi. Have you actually taken your time? Because there is a way. I say that, see, conviction doesn't come ordinarily. Conviction comes by being all-round knowledgeable about that project. Now, that knowledge you have, now him going to make you crazy. So, I know a whole lot of things about Wikicat. Now, let's go to the developer. He's anonymous. His name is Samapi. You can check him out on Twitter. If you go to his Twitter, you see that there is a pinned post there showing the amount of money he made from different projects in 2021 bull run. He barely started crypto when he entered in 2021. He barely started, but he made over $480,000 from Shiba. Now, to put it straight, is it possible for you to hold a coin you bought for $500 at $40 million market cap? You hold it, you made $10,000, you did not take profit. 20,000, you did not take profit. 100,000, you did not take profit. 200,000, you did not take profit. 300,000, 350, 400,000, 450,000, you did not take profit. Then at $480,000, you took profit. So let me tell you that there will only be three things that will make this happen, that will make a trader or an investor make this amount of money. Number one is either he has an insider info. Even if he has an insider info, he must have conviction that this thing is this, and that conviction doesn't come carnally. Maybe there is a spirit that talks to him, or there is something that tells him, guy, it is not yet here, it is not yet right. Spirit, number one. Number two, either he lost that wallet, he has been struggling to look for it, to recover it, until when he finally did, maybe after a long while, he now found out that this my $500 is now $480,000. He now cash it. The number two factor. Then the number three factor is that maybe he has dreams that this is where we are going to. Just like my brother told me during the lunar crash, when I wanted to put in money, he said, guy, the zeros are not yet done. 0.1, he said no. 0.01, he said no. 0.001, he said no. 0.0001, until we got to 0.000. That's 4 zeros, then 1. I entered. Fine. Now, this guy is not greedy. This guy is not actually coming to flex muscles or what. This guy is dedicated and building something. And if you see what he is building a real life, solving a real life problem. Many of the guys in crypto, many of the nations in crypto, aside the US, are mostly underdeveloped countries whose government and economies are not well. Nigeria is among them, Brazil is among them, Pakistan is among them, India is among them, Bangladesh is among them. Go and check it. Now, some of these people struggle with network, and he built a self-custodial wallet. For now, it's just serving the Binance merchant, but he said with time he's going to integrate on that blockchains, making it a multi-chain wallet that you can actually use with or without the internet. That is, even when you are offline, you can actually send and receive tokens and transact. That is one problem. Number two, that wallet doesn't charge gas fees. You want to transact with a token, maybe fake AI, you start going to be looking for Ethereum. And sometimes the Ethereum gas fee might be high. Even to withdraw it to your self-custodial wallet and start transacting is another big factor. He now decided to make the wallet gasless. By what? You no longer need all of those gas fees, all of those blockchain tokens. He said, if you are transacting with Wikicat, we will charge you the fees in Wikicat. If you are transacting with fake AI, we will charge you in fake AI. Very minimum. That is a real lifetime solution to a problem. Number three, majority of you who are in crypto, maybe who wants to do giveaway, just like, let's say over 20,000 persons won your giveaway, and what you want to pay them with is crypto. How will you start typing their wallet addresses one after the other? Man, do you know what it means to type over 10,000 wallet addresses and send them tokens, send them cryptos? It's not easy. This guy built a feature in that penny wallet called the spread feature, where you can actually send up to 100,000 persons crypto at once. And what is the fee you are going to pay? You are still going to pay the fee as if you are transacting or sending to one person at once with the speed of the light. Three things in one. Again, he is building penny remit that is going to solve the solution or the problem of vendors collecting crypto, processing crypto payments for your businesses. As you all know, CBN said by 2026 that any account that is transacting up to 5 million naira monthly will have to be reporting to the Board of Internal Revenue. I don't know what that is for. So now, you see that every person will be tilting towards crypto. In fact, crypto will no longer just be buy and sell. Crypto will now be solving real-time utility. That is, you make payments with your crypto directly. That is what Moonwell is doing. You get? And this guy has also brought it. So a POS that will do what? Process crypto payments. Now, let me take your mind back. Back in the days before 2023 election, some businesses were doing Yanga, doing Buga, we only collect cash, we don't do POS, we don't do transfers, and the rest of them. But when the cashless policy was implemented, you see that every business carried POS machine. Even the place I was living at then, at Debu, the woman that I buy Akra from, she has POS machine. So when you buy Akra 500, you transfer, 200, you transfer, anything you transfer. So a time is going to come where there will be mass adoption of crypto payments. And that is another way to attract a new kind of customers. A new kind of customers. You know, we have the lower class, the middle class, and the elite, right? Now, for you to actually attract the middle class and part of the elite, if you're a business, if you implement crypto payments, that you accept crypto payments, many guys will come to you just because of that. You understand? To support your business and the rest of them. So, taking our minds back to Wikicat and the whole thing they're building, these guys are solving real-time case. Now, as you all know, that Binance is the biggest exchange, and this particular token is built on the Binance merchant. And you know that Solana have been doing as if they are rubbing shoulders with Binance. But you all know that CZ and Binance is the OG. I think the second or third biggest holder of Bitcoin after Nakamoto Satoshi is either CZ or you see Coinbase. Two of them struggling for the number 2 position. So, and again, so many of you will say, I tell you, I beat my chest and tell you that Wikicat is going to be listed on Binance someday. I don't know when, I don't know how long, but Wikicat will be listed on Binance. And you know what it means? Once Wikicat is listed on Binance, there will be FOMO by exchanges. What do I mean? Every exchange will want to list Wikicat for free. For free. FOC. Immediately Binance list. And I believe Binance is going to list it. I believe Coinbase is also going to list it. I believe that Robinhood is also going to list it, because there is a kind of utility, or there is a kind of value you build. You understand? It breaks every pattern. I know that there is discrimination. The Africans will not do this, Africans will not do that, African project will not be listed on Binance, and all those blah blah blah. Guy, there is the kind of value you carry. They will overlook all those things. Who tell you say CZ no need a project like Wikicat to actually bring himself back to limelight and knock off Solana and every other blockchain? You think say will come play here? Guys, I'll say this and I'll say this again. See, it seems as if it is very stupid of me saying all of this now. But time is going to come where people will hail me and call me names. Call me OG, call me Savior, call me Messiah, and the rest of them. But I do not just want you to call me that. I want you to be calling me that, and your pocket is very fat. Your portfolio is very huge. Nobody following me, whether you are my student, you are not my student, whether you are just an ordinary follower, you should not make nothing less than $500,000. Just a follower. I'm not even talking about my students, just a follower. Now, let me take your mind back. Back in the day, 2019, 2020, my big bro, Majid, the Crypto 9, was talking about pie. He carried pie on his head. He hawked pie as if it was Agedi Jollof. Many of you called him names. Many of you said he's teacher 2000 because he's showing you what you can actually do. What happened? 2019. So many of you were short-sighted. In 2020, Pi listed. So many of his followers, so many of his die-hard ardent followers who were following him. Some made 30 million, some made 70 million, some made 15 million, some made 10 million. No money, just your phone, just data. And again, I use Onyekure Yusebi is carrying Wikicat on my head because I know how much you are going to benefit. Because I know I cannot actually make a convoy. Only my car, that my Rolls Royce and my G-Wagon, no fee make that convoy. I need you to succeed. I need you to win. Because when you win, the number of Nigerians that can be manipulated at anything will reduce. And you yourself will also be an impact and influence to your own community, to your own village, to your own kinsmen, to your own brothers, to your own sisters. They will know that actually there is money in crypto. So many of you guys who are in crypto too, your parents, your siblings, they have laughed at you. Some of you, your partners, those of you who are married, especially women, your partners have talked down on you, saying all sorts of shit. See, Let me give you a heads up. Nobody celebrates you until you win. So keep your head focused. For every dip, bag. For every dip, bag. If you don't have money to bag, but you have bag, because let me tell you, nothing you have bought now is enough. Nothing you have bought now is actually enough. So keep bagging, and make sure you use Wikicat to form a hedge fund for yourself and for your family. What do I mean?